My name is Andrew Ucles, wildlife expert and survivalist, and my mission in life has been to bring you closer to nature in a way that has never been done before. Now let me show you what it takes to become wild. Join me on a wild journey into the unknown, meeting industry professionals and inviting you into the secret world of nature. Hold on, Chuchi. This is going to be a hell of a ride. We're all born wild, but it's a choice to be tame. There are numerous burrowing animals native to Australia, from batongs and potoroos to bilbies and bandicoots. Their very nature is quite secretive and concealing. But there is one that has been given the name of nature's excavator, and that is the wombat.
Well, I'll tell you what, these wombat holes can go pretty deep and you wouldn't want to get stuck down there with a wombat. But today, we're going to be discussing one of Australia's most favourite animals, and that is the Australian wombat. But first, let me introduce you to one of my really good friends. Chuchi! Dr Jamie Robey, how are we going today? Good?
Very good, very good, very good.
Well, we're out in a location which is completely populated with wombats. The wombat population here is immense. And it's literally funny, you can walk in a straight line here with your eyes closed and you'd probably fall in a wombat hole. That's literally how many there are. But there's something really important that Dr. Robey needs to discuss about the future of our wombats.
Due to its suspected increase in host range and subsequent global diversification, mange has important implications at a global scale for wildlife conservation. The introduction of this pathogen into new locations and hosts has been shown to produce higher morbidity and mortality, a situation observed recently in Australian wombats.
Over 200 years ago, Europeans introduced a really nasty parasite into Australia called Sarcoptes scabies. If you've ever had nits at school, like Andrew, it's 1,000,000 times worse. Scientists have found that getting eaten alive is no fun. Unfortunately, many wombats are infested with mites. They eat their skin and fluids. Wombat eyelids swell up and they become blind, and their ears swell up and so then they become deaf. Wombats are actually nocturnal animals, but because they're blind and deaf, they walk around during the day. How embarrassing. So what can you do to help a mangy wombat? Unfortunately, the mites burrow deep into their skin, so you can't just wash it off. This is a powerful chemical called moxidectin, which when you apply about 20 mils of this stuff onto their back, it absorbs in, and over a series of weeks, it can kill the mite. Wombats like to keep to themselves, so it can be quite tricky to apply this chemical onto their back. People have designed a wombat flap, which actually sits on the edge of their burrow, and every time they go in and come out of their burrow, a small amount of the chemical will actually go onto their back. Anyone that knows Andrew knows that he can get very grabby. That's why I always carry a super soaker with me, to keep him at bay. And then I suddenly thought we can also use this for wombats, to apply the chemical moxidectin. Worth a shot.
The application of any chemical to wildlife must be done with direct consultation and/or supervision with a veterinarian. This dose has been diluted in water and is being given as a preventative measure.
So what's interesting is wombat poo is actually cubed, and whenever I notice it in the wild, it's funny because it's either on a log or on a rock because it can't move, but it's probably something to do with them marking their territory. But what's more important is the fact that the reason why it's actually cubed per se is because the wombat's intestine is close to 30 meters long, and the process of actually drawing out all the nutrients in the water actually makes it cubed. But this is all about being one with the wombat and seeing it in a whole new dimension. lights up. I'm coming for you, Church. So I think the interesting thing is, as soon as the wombats go in, they kind of huddle and just wait there. Now, wombats have a cartilage plate on the back of them, right? It's right on their backside. You imagine almost like a bulletproof plate, and it's designed to be a defense. And essentially what wombats will do is, if I was to try and go in there behind him, he's going to do one of two things. Either A, he's going to keep moving through the burrow, or B, he's going to get down flat and try and get under me. And then, Chuch, you're going to get the biggest surprise of your life, because he's going to turn you into a pancake. He's literally going to squish you up against the top of the burrow, and that's how they kill their predators, by using that hard bottom plate to push and pin whatever wants to intrude from behind them. I'll tell you what, be a pretty gruesome death.
In Australia, we have some of the most isolated and unique wildlife populations, some of which have unfortunately been affected by the introduction of foreign biological agents. Australian biosecurity laws are designed to minimise the risk of infectious diseases caused by viruses, bacteria, or other microorganisms entering, emerging, establishing, or spreading in Australia. We are all responsible in keeping Australia disease-free.
G'day mate, my name's Andrew Ucles and I'm the owner and operator of Ucles Wild Tours. To find out how you can become part of Australia's wildest experience, come find me at ucleswildtours.com.